Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on counter side. So in today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about Esterosa, and I'm still wondering why the heck is she not banned in PvP. She is one of the most annoying units right now currently, just because of how tanky she is. So yeah, let's talk about that. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on counter side. Let's get to 5k subscribers. At 5k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. As of recording, the giveaway has been closed and I have actually drawn up 2 winners. So I will put up the winners up right now so you guys can take a look at the screenshots. So if the winners are watching this video right now, please go over to your comments, your winning comments. Try and reply to the comments I left you guys there for where is the appropriate place to talk to you guys. Obviously Discord will be better. If you guys are in counter side Discord, then you should be able to contact me without actually sending me a friend request. So definitely go ahead and do that. Okay, let's get right into the video. First of all, going over to PvP. Now, I am so pissed, literally so pissed. The only reason why I lose in PvP right now is just because of Esterosa. Imagine this, yesterday. So, yesterday was like the first time I actually tried to progress all the way to gold within that day. So I decided to go ahead and try and progress further in the PvP without having any of these points available. As you can see, I have 10 out of 600. But yesterday when I was doing it, I had like 0 out of 600. But I didn't care because I wanted to go ahead and beat it. I was in 1,700, close to 1,800. But I lost so many matches. I got booted all the way to 1,600. And from today when I was 1,600, I went ahead, did some PvP matches and got myself all the way back to 1,737, which is basically the place I was in yesterday, which basically meant that all the PvP matches I did yesterday was meaningless, was useless. If you take a look at my recent records, now I did have a lot of wins with Esterosas, but that was because I had to cave in myself. I had to use Esterosas just to beat the Esterosas. I became who I hated and I did dislike that so much. But actually I've realized something. I don't need to work on Esterosa anymore. As you can see with her skills, they're all at like level 4 and I'm not going to increase it any further than that. Just because in 2 days time we might actually get an awakened character. Yes, he has been data mined to come on the 10th. But I'm still skeptical about that, and we never know. They might decide to change it. But if it is true and the awakened characters are going to be coming, I am going to start using awakened Hildy instead of Esterosa. And I think everyone will actually switch out using Esterosa just because the awakened Hildy is just as annoying as Esterosa, but worse. I mean worse in a good way. So Awakened Hildy is going to be more annoying than Esterosa in my opinion, just because yes, she's going to be as tanky as Esterosa, but at the same time she's going to be able to give all your units some shield, which is going to be annoying as well. So yes, I had to become who I hated. Let's take a look at all my records right now. As you can see, I lost to this because of the Esterosa. Literally the only reason why I lost was the Esterosa. This one again, lost to Esterosa. As you can see, I wasn't using Esterosa. I only started using Esterosa from here and here. So I lost this one. With this one I won without the Esterosa because I didn't go against anyone who had an Esterosa. This one as well I won because no Esterosa in sight. Now I don't know how I won this, but I won because there's a lot of good units this person has. He has an Esterosa, he has this character over here. Let's press that. He has the Drew character. I probably won because this person is using a lot of units with high deployment costs, especially because the units he's using, some of them are in a ban list, especially this character over here. Oh, I need to stop pressing that. But if you take a look at this as well, I won this low level character, so understandable why I won. This one as well won. No Esterosas in sight. But look at this. Esterosa. Where is Esterosa? Over here. Esterosa. Flipping Esterosa. I won this, no Esterosa in sight. Esterosa, I lost. This character, well, let's see. Obviously, I wasn't able to kill the Xiaolin, so that's why I lost. If you're not able to kill Xiaolin, you technically have lost. Next one, Esterosa. Next one, Esterosa. Esterosa. Fucking Esterosa. 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 Oh, no Esterosa over here. No Esterosa here. But this character over here, she is surprisingly so good. Like, the amount of damage she's able to deal is very, very annoying. So I didn't actually bother to kill her, but that was the biggest mistake I ever made, so that's why I lost that one. This one I won against an Esterosa, so I'm very happy about that. But as you can see, I've lost so many matches all thanks to Esterosa, and it pissed me off so much. And I'm still wondering, why is she not in the ban list? But then I remembered, last week when people were doing the PvP, I came across no Esterosas. I don't know why. Many people weren't using Esterosa during that week, but now everyone just decided to use Esterosa. If Esterosa is not going to be on the ban list next week, I'm going to be surprised. She has been dodging the ban list for the longest time. It's unbelievable. First week of the game being out, Esterosa was literally running PvP. Second week, not Esterosa. Is this the third week or fourth week? I'm not really too sure, but everyone now is just using Esterosa. Let's take a look at the first person. Esterosa over here. Everyone in my rank are using Esterosa, but obviously if you go all the way to the highest tier, not that many people are using Esterosas because they have this character over here who is pretty annoying. As you can see, not many people using Esterosa, but if you're in the lower ranks, if you go over to the ranks, if you guys are here, or here, probably here as well, you're going to be meeting people using Esterosa. But as you progress further, not many people use Esterosa, and that becomes a very, very good thing. But yeah, Esterosa is the most annoying unit ever, but that's actually going to end very, very soon. If you guys do manage to get your Awakened Hildy, Awakened Hildy is probably going to be the most annoying character. Esterosa might be able to dodge the ban list as well next week, just because if Awakened Hildy comes, as well as the brand new SSR character, I've forgotten her name, Rosaria, if she comes and a lot of people are using her, they might actually put those units in the ban list instead of Esterosa, and Esterosa is going to start running PvP all over again. So I right now am using Esterosa. Go over to my team. This is the team I'm currently running. I put the leader on her. In the last part of the video, I will be showcasing a match where I won against an Esterosa, and in that match I won't be using Esterosa myself, but I will showcase how I actually won against the Esterosa. And then in the second match, I will showcase how I lost against an Esterosa without using an Esterosa, so that you guys can actually take a look at my matches and start deciding how you're going to run your team. Hopefully you guys like that, and let's get right into it.
Taste in tunes and everything you ooze, the tempo of your beat, you bleed a melody. No one can control that old time rock and roll, no rule of gravity. And hey, can I follow you back to your room, watching you bloom in the light of the moon? Can I follow you back to your arms, wash it all
I miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up, hands on my face. I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better, and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you cut the road.